Jeremy, and this is a 1969 Martin 00018 with Brazilian Rosewood. This is about the coolest guitar that we've had in a long time. So I'm in Ocean Springs, Mississippi this morning, and I ended up buying a guitar, a really cool guitar, and I didn't pay too much for it, and it's also something that I love. So I wanted to give you a couple tips. I wanted to give you 3 tips on how to buy a guitar that you love without spending too much money on it. Number 1, do your homework. I found out what it was, I did my homework, and I knew exactly what it was worth. I knew how much I wanted to pay for it, and I knew how much it would take, within some reason, to get it from the guy there. So a couple guiding principles in doing your homework you need to know. So what I got today was a Martin from 1969, which is a really interesting year for Martin, because in 1968, 1969, all of a sudden it became illegal to use Brazilian Rosewood. And so that means a lot of guitars were used with it, but it's a little tricky. And so there's a huge value difference between a guitar that's right and has Brazilian Rosewood and a guitar that's still good, still really, you know, what is now the industry standard, but unfortunately it's not Brazilian, it's East Indian Rosewood, considerably less expensive, still a great guitar. Okay, so you do your homework, figure out what it's worth, figure out what you can get out of it. Number 2, money talks. So number 2, here's my trick. I put the amount of money I want to spend in my left pocket. $100 bills, and typically it's about 70-80% of what I really would pay. And then I put the remainder in my right pocket. So in my left pocket, we're gonna negotiate, we're gonna talk, and we're gonna figure out what number we want to come to. Almost always I can get them with just, hey, this is what I got, this is what I think it's worth, I'd love to pay this, I've got cash right now. And occasionally I'll say okay, and then I pull out the cash out of my right pocket, and that's the amount on top of what I have in my left pocket that I will spend. That's an important number, because anything above that, you're gonna start spending too much. And that means you're either gonna have it for yourself at too high of a price, or if you're a reseller, if you're a collector or a dealer, that's not good, because then you got too much money in it and you don't make enough profit. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. So that's number 3. I'm in the business of buying and selling guitars. I love guitars. They're awesome. But I have to be really careful to make a decision that makes money and that will make a profit. I still get to enjoy things. I get to have really cool guitars come and go. But the most important thing in the end is that my business makes money. I pay my rent, I pay my bills, and I keep moving towards the goals that we've set. So, in summary, there are 3 things you need to know if you want to buy a guitar and not spend too much money. How to buy something you love and to not spend too much money. So, number 1, do your homework. You have to know what it's worth. You have to know what the production notes and details, the important things to know. If that's an old Martin, is it Indian Rosewood or is it Brazilian Rosewood? When you get there, you got to know, okay, these guitars can have problems with the saddle, or someone could have sent it down the bridge, or someone could have refinished the neck, or they could have taken the finish off the neck or changed tuners. You have to do your homework, know what you're getting into. Number 2, money talks. Put all the money that you want to spend in one pocket, put all the money that you will spend in the other pocket. So for me, typically I put 70-80% in my left pocket, and then that way I'm wheeling, I'm dealing, we're making a deal, and I'm going to try and get that deal for that amount of money. I have the extra money in my other pocket, which is if we can't come to an agreement on that price, okay, I will come up in my price. I will come up, you know, the extra couple $100, whatever it is. Number 3, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. If you're like me and you're trying to grow a business, my responsibility is to grow my business, to equip musicians with cool gear, and all of that means I have to make a reasonable profit. Number 2, I have all the money I want to spend in one pocket, I have all the money that I will spend in the other, and if I get above that, I get to a place where I'm no longer making money, and therefore I'm spending too much. And so all of this, because they're emotional things that we love, we just have to be really careful. So those are the 3 ways that you can buy a guitar that is killer. A cool story, a cool piece of gear, and have no guilt about it, and spend the right amount to where you can enjoy it, pass it on to somebody else. Thanks for watching. I'm Jeremy, and please keep tuned. Please subscribe by pushing the button down here below. Thank you. When I get home from work, oh